On Thomas's Eddy, the note here in Bob's book says, the Snohomish County Sportsmen's Association long struggle to preserve Thomas's Eddy ended January 29, 1992, when the entire Old Beck farm, including the crab bar, was purchased by the Snohomish County for a recreational area. This effort was led by County Councilman Peter Hurley and is beyond a doubt the greatest land acquisition for sportsmen in Snohomish County history. I was pleased to have played an important part in this purchase and only wished some of the dear old plunkers I fished with in my youth had lived to see this glorious day.
The area of Thomas's Eddy was originally owned by Dave Beck and contained a gravel mining operation and livestock operation. When the site was to be subdivided and sold for housing, the Snohomish Sportsmen Association, led by Bob Heirman, led a campaign to preserve public access to one of the most popular steelhead fishing spots on the river. The Parks Department worked with the association to acquire the property.
And we're talking a lot about Bob because really it was him spearheading. He was the advocate. The executive office at that time and the county council listened to him, and the result was this property.
If you knew Bob, he never told anybody what to do. He just would harass them long enough that they finally give up and would do what he said, you know. And they purchased it and stopped the gravel from being mined anymore. And we end up with the park we've got today. Otherwise, it'd probably be all gone. Well, he's a noted fisherman to start with. And any place that held fish, he'd be there. And the bend in the river is so important as far as where to fish because it creates fast water and slow water. And that's the difference. You find the fish laying in the seam of the slack water, because it's the easiest place to feed or to migrate. Nice bend in the river like Thomas's Eddy, the ecosystem thrives. And that's what it's always made it a great fishing place.
I think his legacy is he was a kind person. He was a person that would be helpful to anyone, and that he knew an awful lot about fisheries and how to create a viable fishing system in the Snohomish River. I think he's not only a conservationist, but a man of the soil and a man of the, you know, he liked all our resources, soil, water, air. He wanted to keep all of that as pristine as we could.
To the coho. Coho salmon far out at sea, a mighty hand doth summon thee, to fin beneath Pacific foam and make the long, long journey home. Swimming on by day and night in great schools silver bright, and God's power guideth thee to where thy river meets the sea. Farewell the tidal ebb and flow, through the river's eddies go. Unerringly thou dost seek the waters of thy natal creek. And as life draws to a close, silver sides have turned to rose. Fanning o'er thy precious red, battle-scarred, thou soon art dead. Mid-November's brown and gold, God doth turn thee into mold. Sleepeth then the little rill, through the winter's icy chill. Thou art gone, and yet in the twinkling of an eye, 'tis spring, you live anew as tiny coho fry.